Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. You amazing, beautiful, wonderful people. It's Friday. It's Friday. And guess what? I was going to have another day off today. Did I say you're looking amazing? Yeah, I was going to have a day off today because we're actually over on the airbase today. Um, for those of you who've been around the channel longer, you'll know that we do the RAF Families Day. We went there last year. We're back there today, but in my inbox, I received the video that you just saw at the beginning there, which is apparently that is a leaked video from a member of staff at one of, we're not 100% sure which one, but a holding cell that Bryan Kohberger was held in. Some people have speculated whether it was AI generated, but that comment received quite a lot of backlash, saying that no, the person who originally uploaded that into a group on Facebook is someone who's been around for some time. The account is from Idaho. They'd subsequently removed the video because I think that they'd stated that it was from someone they know who was basically at the place where Bryan Kohberger has been held. And they were then afraid that there could be some backlash because, fuck, you've got to be some kind of dumb, stupid motherfucker to start uploading footage. Or if one of your friends, sends you a screen recording of or a video that they've taken of Bryan Kohberger and they are at the jail, it's not going to take long if I know who it is it? Not going to take long, and there's going to be ramifications for that. But it just led me to think, you know what I mean? This is just such a fucked up, case. I just can't get my head around it. I genuinely can't get my head around it. Look, and what I will say is, I don't know. As far as I can tell, it doesn't look like it's AI generated. It certainly could be. But like I say, it did receive a massive amount of backlash when people were saying that it was AI generated. So it seems to be accurate. The only issue is they're not 100% sure where it is. A lot of people saying that doesn't appear to be Ada County Jail. So I don't know, but the point being is, in what case, name me another case where you actually get footage that seems to suggest that Bryan Kohberger is being filmed actually in a cell, or a prisoner's being filmed in their cell, and it's being released to, Facebook groups and stuff like that, and it's fucking bizarre. There's nothing, there's not one thing about this case that is normal, is there? It ain't normal. There's still people like you got the lead prosecutor who's still talking about this case like he doesn't really know what happened, with respect to Bryan Kohberger eventually taking a plea deal, and he seems to be reeling from that. You've had the media who have been just absolute tossers all the way through, and to the point where you've now got them setting up their own YouTube accounts just to seemingly continue talking about the case and still reporting on falsities and lies. I just don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. And it's channels like mine and some of the others who have been around the case since the beginning and just going through the documents and reading the documents would raise questions from the court hearings, and it's us who cop the flack, but nothing in it's normal. There's literally not one element of this case that seems to be normal. Let me know down below. Do you think that this is a genuine video? Certainly, again, to me, I'm not here to say 100% this is definitely non-tampered with footage, and I can't give you any information to 100% say where this is filmed. Someone else might know. There may be someone in the comments who can shed a bit more light on it than what I can. But yeah, we seem to have leaked footage of Bryan Kohberger inside some cell from somewhere, and it's gone out to the public. Like, there's people around him that are seemingly filming him and sending it outside. So when we talk about leaks, it's still continuing. It's fucking bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. From the very start of this case all the way to even now, we're still. This is. I'll tell you what this is reminding me of. The Kohberger situation. It's going to turn into the fucking Truman Show. That's what's going to happen here. It's going to be the Kohberger show. They could literally make a reality TV show that is Bryan Kohberger in his cell. They're just going to follow him around like fucking the Kardashians. I'm getting that sort of vibe. That if it carries on much more, that's what we're going to see. Here, we're literally going to have meet the Kohbergers, and it's going to be because look, and I'll say if Bryan Kohberger is guilty of this crime, which the more we head towards the kind of, I think it's this around the 2nd of September before he can, appeal. And yeah, I know that there's legal things that he can do later on down the line. I just struggle with if he had nothing to do with this crime whatsoever. I mean, absolutely nothing, then why would you take that shitty ass plea deal? Why would you take it? I'm getting to the point where I would have expected something to have happened by now. But the other issues that I have is that it doesn't take away the fucking oddities in this case, irrelevant of whether he's guilty or innocent. The case has been a complete and utter fucking mess since the beginning of it. But with respect of whether he's innocent or guilty, I can't sit here and say either. I feel that the crime is a multiple perpetrator crime, and I also feel that, as I keep saying, is the injuries are indicative of someone who has done this before. Bryan Kohberger doesn't look like he can punch his way out of a wet paper bag. Looks a bit of he don't. Again, and I appreciate that there's no mold that a serial killer or a mass murderer will fit into, and I can't trust any of the information that's out there either. You literally can't trust anything. You can't trust one single doc. Everything is on a controlled release. We're seeing documents that would seem to suggest that we're seeing what the powers that be want us to see, which is unhelpful, and hence why I haven't really bothered going through the docs now. Because the more you read them, the more you just understand that you're reading stuff that they want you to read, and offer no real insight into anything. And I wonder still what is being hidden. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. Thanks to the person who sent it to me. Thank you very much. And I'm going to go now. Let me know down below what you think. Are we going to see a new show? Meet the Kohberger. Kohberger in a box. Kohberger caged. A new reality show. Who knows? Love you all. Mwah.